You ever realize the people you love most only remember you when they need something? That was my birthday gift this year. A brutal reminder. And the moment everything changed. I walked into my apartment after a 14-hour workday, exhausted, but proud. I just closed another multi-million-dollar deal. My client hugged me, the board cheered, and my inbox held a performance bonus worth more than I'd ever seen. But when I unlocked the door, the only thing waiting for me was a tiny cake I bought myself. One candle, still unlit, 32 years old, alone, and apparently invisible. Curiosity got the better of me. I opened Facebook, mistake number one. There was my brother, champagne in hand, surrounded by smiling faces. A giant banner. Congratulations on your promotion. My parents stood proudly on either side, glowing as if he'd just cured cancer. The timestamp? For hours earlier. On my birthday, dozens of photos. Every relative I hadn't seen in years, gathered together. For him, not one of them remembered me. Not one. And this wasn't new. When I was 11, they skipped my birthday dinner to cheer on my brother's debate competition. At 17, they shipped me off to grandma's so they could tour Yale with him. Even my college graduation got hijacked by his engagement announcement. Year after year, I was the background character in my own life. Then my phone rang. My mom. For a split second, hope bloomed. Maybe she remembered. Quinn, darling, she chirped. We're planning a party for Miles and Jessica's anniversary. Could you handle catering? You're so good at that sort of thing. I whispered, Mom, today was my birthday. Oh, she said, surprised. Well, with Miles's big promotion, it just slipped their mind. Again. For days later, I found myself staring at a family group chat I wasn't supposed to see. My mother had added me by accident. There it was, in black and white. Quinn should contribute significantly to Miles's anniversary gift. At least $20,000. She just got that bonus. Time she supported the family for once. Supported the family? The same family that couldn't even spell my name right in the thread? That was the breaking point. When my dad confronted me later, demanding I hand over the money, I finally said the word that had lived in my throat for decades. No. Silence. Then outrage. My father thundered that I owed them, that my brother was the real achiever. My mother cried on cue, whispering that I was breaking their hearts. But for once, I didn't fold. I stood up, walked out, and didn't look back. Here's the thing about choosing yourself. At first it feels terrifying. Then it feels like freedom. I stopped answering their guilt-soaked calls. I threw myself into work, and for the first time I noticed the difference. At the office, I was valued. At home, I was a wallet with a pulse. That clarity gave me courage. One night in a cafe, I stumbled onto a listing. A small lakefront house in Michigan. For bedrooms, a deck that stretched over the water, pine trees for privacy. On impulse, I called the realtor. 2 days later, I was standing on that deck, watching sunlight glitter across the lake. I didn't hesitate. I'll take it, I said. No family input. No second guessing. Just me making a choice for me. The day I signed the papers, I brought along Mrs. Bennett, my 84-year-old neighbor who's shown me more kindness than my parents ever have. Sometimes we build our own families, she told me, squeezing my hand. I smiled, steady for the first time in years. Weekends became transformation projects. I filled the house with framed photos, not of my brother's achievements, but of mine. My graduation, my award-winning campaigns, my friends, my chosen family. In the master bedroom, I hung a sign over the door, the birthday suite. For the first time in 3 decades, I was celebrating myself. When the house was ready, I sent invitations to my colleagues, to Jennifer, to Mrs. Bennett. And I skipped the family list entirely. That one click, leaving them out, was the real beginning of my freedom. On a golden Sunday evening, I posted a photo from my deck. Nothing fancy, just me, barefoot with a glass of wine, Lake Michigan stretching endless behind me. Caption: Weekend at my new lake house. Birthday gift to myself. Within minutes, my phone blew up. 17 missed calls, Dozens of messages. My mother panicked. My father furious. My brother demanding answers. But I let the phone buzz in my pocket. Because for once, I didn't owe anyone an explanation. As the sun sank over the water, I breathed deep. I wasn't just overlooked Quinn anymore. I wasn't the afterthought. I was the woman who finally chose herself. And I'll never go back.